Hey, it's Amy from Amy Parker Art, and I love to empower artists to take action on their dreams. So, I'd love to know what your creative dream is, by the way. Listen, I'm doing this video because there was a little bit of confusion about the spring flower painting. I know some of you had no issues with it, and some of you were like, oh my gosh, where the heck is it? It's inside of the event. Now, this is Friday. The event closes at 7 p.m., but if you still want to get in, you most certainly can by clicking on the event right here on Amy Parker Art page on Facebook. Hello, YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube. Um, you can find the event right, like I said, it's connected to my page if you go to events, or you can hit the cover photo, but that will be changing pretty soon. Hello. It'll be changing pretty soon because the event will be ending tonight at 7. So pretty soon, within a couple of hours, 7 p.m. EST. I'm on Eastern Standard Time here. But let me see if I can screen share. Yeah, that might be helpful. Hello, Kellen. Um, let me see. Choose what to share. Windows entire screen. Bu- 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 bu. Share, entire screen. Okay. Hopefully you can see what's going on here. I'm going to head over to here to show you the ones that have been asking me where to find the painting tutorial for the spring flower. Here's my business page, right, on Facebook. And this is good for any of you that have a business page, right? And you want to know about this and events. So this is what I did first of all. So here's some little business tips for you. I created this cover photo. And if you click on it, basically I just edited it so that I put my link right there to the event. So you can also find the event on a business page. I'm screen sharing from my laptop here, by the way. If you click on more and then you go down to events, you can find events on anyone's page like this as well. So right now we have the free painting class, which is the spring flower that I released for you. Now, this is where some of you might be confused. Look, we have 83 people that are either gone or still want to paint it. So first off, if you want to paint with me, or any other event that you check out, a lot of you just click like interested, and if you do that, then you're not going to be able to see everything that's inside of the event. So if it's online, which this one is, and you're still unsure, geez, can I make it, can I not? I mean, I personally click on going to anything online that I feel like I'm interested in. That way I can see, as well as you, if you mark yourself as going, you can see what's happening in the discussion area. So for those of you that did click on going and you're here in the online art class for the spring flower, all you have to do is click this discussion tab right here, discussion, and then you come down and look, I pinned it right here. This is the tutorial. So if you click on that, it's going to bring you right to the tutorial. So at the end of the tutorial, I have a surprise for you. So stay to the end of that because it's pretty cool. And then I'm asking you to show me your paintings. Look, Juanita put hers in here. It's pretty cool. I'd love to see, I'd love to see all of your paintings. So that's where you can find that. Um, Let me stop sharing for a second, see if I'm still here. Um, so hopefully that cleared up some confusion on where you can find it in the event. Like I said, it's going to be ending tonight at 7. But and here is the example that I did the tutorial with. And so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, right? And then you could do so many fun things with it. And I talk about it during walking you through step by step on the actual tutorial. And I give you all kinds of cool ideas. But at the end, like I said, there's a surprise. And some of you have already discovered what that was, and you're super excited, which I am too. Um, so what I am doing when the event closes out tonight, I will be putting the spring flower tutorial inside of our free group, Creative Dreams. You can find that group on my page as well. Plus, if you hit my face now or the flower, you'll see it in the description. You can just go there and request it. It's a free group. And there's amazing artists in there. Some just love to paint. Some want to run their own business. Some are running their own art businesses online, things like that. Um, but at any rate, there is a whole slew of creative people just like you waiting for you to go hang out with them and be in that free group. So I'm going to put the spring flower tutorial inside of Creative Dreams. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just hearing about this, I really want to paint the spring flower, then just go ahead, jump in, request to get into Creative Dreams, and you will see it in there. It's not in there yet. Give me some time because the event hasn't closed out yet for all of you who are watching the event right now. But here's another tip for those of you that are doing events from your business page. Um, Now, sometimes I set up my event as going live on my page. For instance, when I do my coffee chat every other Friday with my friend Jamie, we do live. So it streams live into the event and onto my page. Now, what I did with the spring flower was I pre-recorded this. And I really love pre-recording for the most part because I can do a nice voiceover after to walk you through step by step. It's not as like hustle and bustle as a live trying to paint. It's good for you because you literally can stop and pause and paint and pause and paint. So anyway, that's why I like to do most of my tutorials that way, which I did for the spring flower. So, in which case, the event for it didn't push it out onto my page, but I did pin it right there to the top, the actual tutorial inside of the event under the discussion tab. If you're just jumping on, you're like, oh my gosh, Amy, I don't know where that went. Well, as soon as I'm done this, go back up and watch this video again because this is right here on my page. It's not going to go anywhere. Of course, if you're still confused and can't find stuff, just let me know. Reach out to me. Just reach out to me and send my page a message or whatever you would like to do. Hello, Gail. Thanks for being here, aka Creative Warrior. Kellen's a Creative Warrior as well. Yeah, so happy to be here. Hopefully, those tips for events helped you out because literally all of you who are doing painting tutorials, right? If you're an artist doing that, you can pre-record them or you can do them live, either or. Last week we did the live drawing class in 3 segments for me to show you how to draw an actual human face. If you missed that, then go up and watch it here, right here on my page. YouTube, I don't think I have it on there yet, but I'll write myself a note to make sure that I load those onto YouTube. I'm making sure I got my notebook. So YouTube, I'll put face drawing class. See, you guys, I think of stuff as I'm hanging out talking to you. So this is good. This is good. Anybody have questions? If you have questions about events, or about, if you're an artist putting events on like I am, or if you are painting with me and you're confused about events, let me know because I'm talking all about events right now and talking about the spring flower. As well as letting you know if you missed the spring flower event, which will be ending tonight, then just jump into Creative Dreams. It's our free group. It's super awesome. It's the links right here in the description, so you can go there and jump in because I will be putting that tutorial in there for you as well. And I know some of you saw the surprise. Maybe sell the surprise. It's like, oh, should I tell you? It's like, I don't want to ruin the surprise if you haven't painted it yet. Um, but it's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. So anyway, this will give you like a little taste of, like, for example, my painting tutorials every month that I release inside of the Creative Warriors membership. So I do a painting tutorial monthly for them. And as a Creative Warrior, you get gold rights to those designs that I give you, those painting tutorials. And like I said, I release them one time a month. And then what that comes with is a marketing pack. So you can just grab and go, market, make some money on that. You can sell it. If you are not a creative warrior, then the spring flower painting and any work that we do together here on the page, you do not have rights to sell that unless you become a creative warrior. But you most certainly can draw, paint, create, work along with me, build your skill level up. If you would like to do that, hey, we always should be learning. I learned some new things this morning, actually, on a call with my friend Christine Dion, who's awesome. We were talking about taxes and stuff like that, though. It's not really super fun, but I'm always learning something. So, yes, don't let that deter you away from painting with me, because you most certainly can paint for your own pleasure. You can enjoy all of the scientifically proven amazing things that it does for our bodies and our mind and our just, for anxiety, depression, and all those things. And it just really gets you in a beautiful, calm, meditative state. That's why I love doing the recordings for you too, because you can pause and paint. Because if you start getting like in your head or getting some anxiety, like, oh, I don't know if this stroke is gonna go right, don't do that. Just like pause it, take a break, just move away, and then come back and you'll be good. So anyway, yeah, you most certainly can hang out with me, follow me here on the page or on YouTube, wherever you're watching from. Jump in to the event. It's got a couple hours left to go. If you happen to miss it, go ahead and get inside of Creative Dreams free group, because I will be putting the flower tutorial in there as well. If you are a creative warrior, then yes, you have rights to sell it. If you are not, then no, you don't, but you most certainly can paint for your own pleasure, relaxation, learn a new hobby, skill. You can hang it in your home and have a gorgeous painting. You could give it as a gift for birthday, Christmas, whatever the heck you want. Just totally surprise your friends and have a darn good time. Creative Warriors, you all will be getting a marketing pack with that, but inside of Creative Dreams you will not get that. That's only for my paying members inside of Creative Warriors. But I'm glad that so many of you are interested and excited. We had over 80 of you that were joining in the fun on that one. And yeah, the little surprise at the end is pretty darn cool. You're going to be thrilled. And if you're like, what are you talking about? Well, when you watch and go through step by step the painting tutorial of the spring flower, then you will see what I have for you at the very end, what's going to be coming up in the near future. I do have it right here, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. I want you to go and check out the tutorial, because it will just blow your mind. But heads up, my creative warriors are going to get that surprise first, because they're creative warriors. But inside of Creative Dreams, you will get that as well after. Minus the marketing pack, minus the rights to the design, but you most certainly, like I said, can paint along. So let me know if you have any questions for me. I'll wait a couple moments to hear what, if you have anything to say. You most certainly can join in the conversation, ask whatever you want, or put in your comments. Let me know if you painted it, if you liked it. If you're watching this on the recording, that's great too. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully everybody had a wonderful day today. I know I had a pretty good day. It's raining a little bit, and I was going to take a walk because I missed walking this morning. Like I said, I was on an amazing call with my friend Christine, who was super smart with like organizing for taxes and stuff like that. And she was helping me brainstorm some ideas for that. So I'm very thankful I got to do that. But I didn't get to take my walk yet, and I usually take a walk. It's raining, so I'm probably going to just work out in my house down in the living room, put on my old 80s like workout or something. Yes, Gail, because you are special. You know it. Um, yes, of course, Laura. Yes, you most certainly can teach that painting. Laura, any paintings inside of the membership that I do for you, you can use to teach classes. You can sell as a one-off painting. You can take orders for it and recreate multiple, like my purple tree, you guys. I've sold like 40 paintings of that purple tree throughout the years. That's my biggest blockbuster. So yes, Laura, yes, yes, and yes, you most certainly can do that. Um, oh my gosh, Gail, I'm going to send out good vibes your way, and I hope that you are all right. I didn't know things were so. I haven't been watching the news, but I didn't know in Mississippi you were getting some crazy stuff going on. Sorry to hear that, and I'm going to send you out good vibes. We have a lot of rain coming down right now, but of course I live far away from you, so maybe it's just the tail end of whatever you're getting or something like that. But I hope that you are safe, you and Rachel and the rest of your friends and family. Hopefully, everything will go good out there. Hey, at least you can bring like your sketch pad with you, right? You can do some sketching, something like that. Let me know. Is there anything else I can help you all with? Do you have any more questions about the spring flower painting or about events for your businesses? Or if you just wanted to jump in and paint with us and you're confused about what's going on with the event. Just to reiterate, some things I do in events that go live on my page, some things that don't. This spring flower did not go live on my page. It went inside of the event underneath the discussion area. Way am I going here? Under That's why it's upside down. Underneath the discussion area, when you hit that tab, the discussion tab, you will find this tutorial pinned right at the top of that discussion tab, but only if you marked yourself as going. So that's the thing. Like I was saying earlier, if I'm checking out events and searching for fun things that I want to attend. Actually, I just attended Jeff Walker's launch event, thanks to my friend Jamie, who gave me a heads up on that. It was incredible. It was really good. And I always make sure that I mark myself as going if I want to go, right? Um, Even if I'm not sure if I can make it or not, because 9 times out of 10, all of your favorite people that you watch and you hang out with, right? Me and whoever else it is, 9 times out of 10, those people are going to have something available for you on the replay, on the recording, or they'll have a link for you or something like that. But only for those that like show interest. I know I shouldn't use that word because you can either mark yourself as interested or as going. But if you do going, you're going to have more of a chance to just grab that stuff. And like I said, right now, you can literally, you have still a few, let's see, you still have an hour and a half to go to the spring flower event here on my page and mark yourself as going, hit the discussion tab and paint it immediately, like right now, like you could do that. So if you haven't done that, just go for it. The supply list is in there for you, as well as reference images. Juanita's painting came out great. Nice job, Juanita. I love to see that. I love to see how your paintings come out. So, usually I'm talking about art business, and I love talking about art business. I gave you some tips on events right now, anyway, for your art business. But I do some paintings, and recently we started doing some drawings. Gail is doing amazing with her drawings. I mean, oh my gosh, Gail, I can't even believe what you're doing. I have a free group as well called Learn to Draw, and there's a bunch of tutorials in there. I believe drawing is like the basis to like you should have that down and under your belt. You'll be able to create amazing, beautiful pieces of art if you get some of those skills down. Am I the best artist? No, I'm not saying that. But I definitely know enough to get going. And I know enough that I have, made a living with my artwork for 3 years consistently. That's why I started Creative Warriors a couple of years ago, so I could teach everyone else, all of you creatives out there who want to do the same thing. I teach all of those strategies within the membership, as well as give you a painting tutorial. Let's see. Let's see. What are you saying, Gail? What might be new in Learn to Draw group? My book and I are at stalemate. I have to read some things 2 or 3 times. Yeah, you know what? I do that too. Repetition. We need repetition. We really do, because and what's going to be new in there? Is that what you're asking me? I'm not like 100% focused on that group, but I did find, so I can't really tell you. I don't have like an absolute plan for it. But anyone that gets in there, more the merrier, because if you want to learn to draw, I have a bunch of tutorials inside of the guide section for you in that group. It's a free group. Gail's in there. And when here's the story. When I was doing the face, drawing the face last week, I'm trying to see where my pad is for that. I was on the other side of the room, the other side of the studio over there. When I was drawing the face with you last week, and there's 3 parts to it. It's right here on the page. Part 1, part 2, and part 3 of drawing the face. And if you can only draw a stick figure, or even if you say you can't draw a stick figure, and if I talk about portrait drawings and you're like, oh my gosh, no way, I really am urging you to go and try it, because I walk you through and use similarities on how to make shapes and do things to create an actual face. So when we did that, I started to remember after the first video, I'm like, oh my goodness. Years ago, when I was selling like crazy portrait drawings, because that's how I started off doing portrait drawings online. And then I quickly converted over to painting because that's my love. I wanted to paint more, and built up my collectors group and started, selling every day, things like that. But when I started building up a buzz for my portrait drawings, I this was before I even had the inkling to create Creative Warriors, but I thought, ooh, some artists out there are going to want to know how to draw like this. So that's why I started a group called How to Draw. And you can find it here on my page, Amy Parker Art on Facebook. It's connected right here. If you go to groups, you'll see it. Gail jumped in. I will warn you though, if you jump into there, get ready for a good laugh because I was horrible at doing lives. But the content that I put in that group is bar none. It's great. It's really good. It's really good core content that you can put in your brain and have that notch on your belt for the basics of drawing. And there's some really good lessons in there. So go ahead, get a good laugh at how bad I, you know, was stinking at doing lives back then. And for those of you that are, I'm helping you with your businesses, those of you that do one-on-one coaching with me, or those of you that are in Creative Warriors, and Kellen's very good with her lives. There's numerous ones I could name out as Creative Warriors. Laura's great with her lives. Gail, but I know some of you, are very scared to go live, or like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do. Then I would say jump in and learn to draw. Go ahead and click on the guides and watch the lives that I did, the recordings and stuff I did for you, because you'll get a good laugh. And that will just go to prove the fact that I didn't start off pressing the live button and being like, good at doing lives. So we all need to start somewhere. But I left those in there. I didn't re-record them or anything because they're nice, they're authentic, they've got some good lessons and they're very helpful. I know I'm getting off topic a little bit. We're talking about drawing, but whatever. We're talking about art, so that's totally fine. But the whole point of this was to remind you that the event closes tonight. You have an hour and a half left to jump in. You can also get into Creative Dreams free group if you want. You can touch my face, jump in. It's a free group. And I will be putting the flower painting in there as well when the event is over. So you can still paint along with me. Let's see if anything else is coming in here. I don't want to miss anything. Kirby, what you doing, honey? My cat. Kirby is down here. You know, I have Kirby and I have One Air, aka Vincent Van Gogh. And today, oh my gosh, I don't know. I just feel like telling you guys some stories. So you can go ahead and join in the conversation or ask me anything you want about the what we're talking about, right? But there he is again. Can you see this? He's on my printer. What happened was I need to fix that. I need to put something on that because he keeps jumping on my printer and pressing the power button and then messing all my settings up on my printer. And I don't know, can you guys help me out? Do you have any ideas on what I can do so that he doesn't jump on it? I mean, literally, I can put it on the floor, but he's gonna still jump on it on the floor. I don't know what to put on top of it. I don't know, maybe I can do like a box cutout or something like that. Is that a good idea? Anyway, um, I'm very, very grateful for the fact that um, I I saved up the money for my Creative Warriors membership, right? And I purchased a new computer. I needed a new computer. So I purchased a new computer about a week ago. But the one that I wanted was very expensive. So I got a note to self. I'm learning a lesson here. So I got the refurbished version on Amazon and it came in pretty speedy and it came wrapped really nice and all that stuff and I was just so excited and I got it out of the box, hooked it all up and I was trying to get it configured so that I could use it. And when I went to put in my password for my computer for the Wi-Fi to hook it, um my my password starts with a B. So I would press the B on my keyboard and on this new computer, by the way, new refurbished computer, and it would type a 5 and then it would like boot me off. And then my husband, when he got up because he works nights, he was trying to help me. We were trying to figure it out. We were just getting mind boggled. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Long story short, I called the number, but then you have to email a person and then you have to talk to someone in support. Then you have to wait for them to email you back. Anyway, I just had to ship it out because they need to replace the keyboard. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful for all of you creative warriors. Because I try and use I try and save as much as I can, but I use what I need to for my business as well. And I was just so excited because I'm like, oh, good, I'm gonna have a good computer so I can keep helping people and things will work faster for me. And it's like, dang. So I got a little bummed out. And then so we shipped it out today. So they sent me a label to they paid for it, the shipping. But when I went to print it out, it was just coming out all messed up because this little guy likes to sit on the printer. So Tim and I were like, what is going on? All the settings are wrong. And it was just, oh, we finally got it printed and shipped back. But it was just one of those days with the printer. But yeah, sometimes just talking to you all, I get some ideas. So maybe I'll just do like a box cutout to put on top of that so Kirby doesn't jump on it. So anyway, I don't see any more questions coming in here. So if you have any, shoot them away. If not, then I will peace out and catch you later. So don't forget, you can touch my face, jump into the free group, Creative Dreams. It's for artists and artists who want to either improve skill or connect with other artists or eventually start an art business inside of Creative Warriors, where I open the doors 2 times a year, May and September. So May is coming up. I teach in there the multiple different ways that you can sell your paintings online and drawings, whatever it is that you do, how to set up your own collectors group, how to do this organically, how to build up your mindset, go from self-doubt to, hey, I can do this. So we do all kinds of cool things like that inside of the membership. And I'm super excited for opening the doors this coming May. But if you do the, oh, hold on, my daughter's messaging me. Okay. Are you coming over? Question mark. Sorry about that. Oh, what the heck was I saying? Squirrel moment, squirrel moment. Um, I don't even know. I think I was talking about the difference between Creative Warriors paid membership and the free group Creative Dreams. So there is information in there in Creative Dreams for you. Obviously, the amazing library of information, all the exact how tos, um, meetings with me, brainstorm sessions with me, not just me, but the entire community happens a couple times a month. All kinds of amazing stuff goes on in there. But this video was to mostly focus once again on your spring flower. If you want to paint that with me in acrylics, the event is here on the page. And it will be closing out tonight at 7 p.m. EST. If you are in there and you had marked yourself as going, click the discussion tab and you'll find the training right there. And if you miss it, go ahead and touch my face right now. Even if you don't miss it, if you're not in the free group right now, Creative Dreams, get in there because there's some amazing stuff that happens in there. And this painting tutorial will be in there as well after the event is over. Once again, just letting you know, if you are a creative warrior, then yes, you have rights to sell that piece. Yes, you have rights to teach it. You have rights to make money off it any which way that you can. If you are not a creative warrior, then no, you do not have rights to sell my designs. But you most certainly can paint with me. You can improve skill. You can wow yourself and your friends. You can hang it in your home, make a beautiful, have a beautiful piece of art on your wall. You could give it as a gift to a friend, birthday or Christmas or anniversary, whatever it is. So hopefully that helps you out. All right, peeps. Love y'all. Thank you so much for watching Amy Parker Art. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you all soon. Bye now.